every horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. In the early days of the western United States, the reins of territorial government were often seized by unscrupulous men. Outlaws and corrupt officials worked hand in glove. The honest settlers were left without any court of appeal until the masked rider of the plains started his great fight for justice. It was his strength and courage that upheld the principles of American democracy and made the frontier a land of equal opportunity. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for Jonesburg. There's going to be trouble. Hi-yo, Silver, away!
Two well-dressed men sat in the coach that clattered along the trail. The town of Jonesburg was just ahead.
Actually, I'll be more than delighted to reach Jonesburg, Henry. It's been a hard trip.
You'll find it worthwhile, my friend. I only wish I were the one to give Slade the good news. I dare say, Seeley, you'll see an expression you never saw on a man's face before.
I don't know, Henry.
You will, or my name's not Henry Jenkins.
They tell me Slade is one of the most impassive of men. Poker face, I believe they call it.
Perhaps. He had to be that, living the hard life he has lived. But there are not many men who have committed the crimes accredited to Slade who are given a full and complete pardon by the government.
No, probably not.
And he deserves it.
You, think so, Jenkins?
Don't you? Slade was put in the Jonesburg station because no other man could survive the outlaws in the vicinity. Slade has dealt with them. Dealt with them, you know.
I dare say he's done a fair job.
Fair? It's been stupendous. There's not another one like him.
No? Well, I'll judge better when I've met him.
What of his pardon? You have the papers?
In my pocket.
Good.
Oh, Jenkins, by the way.
Yes?
I'd appreciate the favor if you'd attend to a small matter for me while I talk to Slade.
What is it?
Spend some time looking about the town of Jonesburg. See what there is to it.
While you talk to Slade?
Yes, you, don't mind?
Well, I'll be disappointed. I'd hoped to see him when he was told that he'd never be punished for his past crimes and could start life anew.
Sentimental rubbish. Slade would react. Of course, if you...
Oh, I'll do what you ask, Seeley.
I would especially like to know about the recreation centers, the cafes, or whatever they have. Confidentially, I might venture a small sum in a business effort here.
You?
And your hat, of course, my friend.
Very well, Mr. Seeley.
I'd like to know how many places there are, how they're conducted, what sort of entertainment they offer.
All right, son, on your way now. Yeah, what a lad he is. Well, did you notice the boy that's carrying that mail?
Yes, I did, Slade. He seemed young.
14. That's what he is, just 14, and the best rider that comes through here. His name's Cody, Billy Cody. You'll hear of him someday.
I hope not the way we've heard of you, Slade.
Oh, I've changed.
I hope you stay that way.
Married, settled down. Strange thing for a man of my career, isn't it?
It had to come, Slade. Have you heard from the government yet?
Well, no, I haven't. I'm expecting to, though. A man named Seeley's been working in my behalf. I'm counting on a pardon.
Yes, I know. Slade, how well do you know this man, Seeley?
I never saw him. Why do you ask?
He seems to have a lot to say around the country west of here. Almost everyone who holds public office owes it to the efforts of this man, Seeley.
Is that so?
And frankly, Slade, I don't like the type of men in office.
Why?
They aren't doing the best things for the state.
Was that why you came here? White horse, mask, and all that? You know, we've helped each other a few times, Lone Ranger. You know we can trust each other. Now, I say that in spite of the murders I've had to do in the past.
Those murders, Slade, well, it's too late to recall them.
They had to be done. Can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. What I was getting at, though, why not come out and tell me why you're here? You're after information. What is it?
I'd sooner wait until you get your pardon, if you do get it.
Why?
Now, let's wait, and there's a coach coming down the trail. I'd sooner not be seen here masked like this. I'll go round and back near the horses.
Oh there! Oh, up now. Steady. Hello. Is this the Jonesburg station?
That's right.
Right place, then.
Helped you down, sir?
Thanks. Decent of you. My name is Seeley. Seeley from Washington.
I'm delighted, sir.
This is Mr. Jenkins. He's going to look around a bit. Look your town over.
Oh, very well. I'm sorry we haven't more to show him.
I'm looking for a man named Slade. Station master here, I think.
Yes, Slade is in charge.
Don't see him about. Rough-looking fellow, isn't he?
Oh, that's a matter of opinion.
Killer. They say he'd be a bad one to cross. Shoots to kill at the drop of a hat.
Not unless there's good reason.
Well, where is he? I haven't time to waste.
My name is Slade.
I don't care what your name is. Your name, you mean to say you are Slade?
At your service, Mr. Seeley.
That's one on you, Seeley. Well, I'll have that look about town.
Yes, go ahead. Now, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any offense.
Won't you step inside? There's fresh coffee and soup. I can prepare something more solid if you'd like it.
Well, yes, let's go inside. I hope you haven't taken offense at what I said. I really didn't mean it.
Charlie.
Yeah?
Take the stage in now and water the horses.
Right away, Mr. Slade. Come on, Blackie.
Sit down there.
Thanks.
I hope you'll like the coffee.
Well, Slade, I came here to speak to you in person. It's about the pardon I've been working to get for you.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of trouble connected with it. It isn't as easy as you might think.
I'm sorry you've been so troubled.
Oh, no, it isn't that. I don't mind the least. In fact, I'm always glad to do a man a favor. Like, putting money in the bank, you might say. I help a man helps me, you know.
In my case, I'm afraid that won't work.
Eh?
There's nothing I could possibly do to help you.
No, I wouldn't be too sure about that. Election is coming, you know.
Election? Oh, my vote, you mean? Well,
as a matter of fact, Slade, there's something you can do for me. The Pony Express will carry word of the election, of course. It will be the fastest that a report of an election has ever been sent to the West.
Yes, there's no question about that, but you were speaking about my pardon.
If I keep working, Slade, I can assure you that you will have the pardon.
It means everything to me.
The difference between being a citizen, a solid citizen, and hanging. That's what it means to you.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
As I said, I can assure you of the pardon, but I must keep working to get it. That's why I don't hesitate to ask a slight favor of you.
A favor?
A favor.
Well?
The election report will come through this station. You'll have a chance to glance at the envelope.
And?
I may want you to take that report and substitute an envelope, which I will leave here with you.
Is that honest?
You, Slade, speaking of honesty?
I may have killed, but I've stayed honest according to my own code.
You wouldn't care to hang?
In short, sir, you're making a proposition.
You know exactly what I'm making, Slade.
That was a shot.
Wait a minute, Slade.
Wait for what? Trouble at the cafe.
Hail Silver, away! We'll see what's going on there, Silver.
Whoever shot him got away. Who done it? Where'd he go? I didn't see. Who is it, Jen?
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's done for.
He's from the east. Came in on the stage.
Hey, there's a masked man.
Oh, he didn't do the shooting. I seen the killer. He hightailed down the west trail.
Who is this man?
Grab this masked man.
Stand back. Don't reach for guns. I'm not here to hurt anyone. But on the other hand, I'm not going to be shot at just because I'm masked. Who is the dead man?
He come in on the stage.
From the east?
Yeah, mister, he's an Easterner. He come in with a gent that's calling on Slade at the Pony Rider station.
Why was he shot?
Gosh, I don't know.
Me neither. We don't know how he came about.
The critter that shot him headed west.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute. Who are you?
Come on, Silver.
Yes, Mr. Jenkins was my friend. I'll see that he is given the proper burial. I'm deeply touched by his sudden end. I can't imagine who would want to kill him.
None of us seem to know the critter that done the shooting.
What about the man who started after him?
Man who started after.
That's what I'm asking. He rode a horse he called Silver. Who was he?
We don't know him either.
He's been around here before.
Seems to be a friend of Dan Slade.
I wonder who he is.
He wears a mask.
Mask, eh? Outlaw friend, no doubt. Possibly someone who demands favors from Slade. Well, it doesn't matter. The main thing right now is to arrange for the proper burial of my friend.
Meanwhile, the Lone Ranger, by hard riding, overtook the killer and ordered him to halt.
Rein up there! I don't want to have to drag you from the saddle at that speed.
Keep away from me, I tell you.
You can't hit me. Rein up!
Keep away.
I'm going to toss a rope on you. You'll get a bad fall.
I'll take my chances.
All right, then. Back, Silver.
Hey, let go of me. Let me loose.
You fool. You made me drag you from the saddle. Why didn't you rein up?
I never believed roping like that could be done.
Now we'll have a talk. Get on your feet.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I am. Hey, what's your idea anyhow? Who are you? What'd you rope me for?
I want to know who you are and why you shot that Easterner.
I got nothing to say.
There are ways to change your mind about talking. I don't want to have to use those ways, but I'll do it if I have to.
You can't make me talk.
Maybe not right now, but I can make you walk.
Walk?
Behind my horse. You'll walk until you're ready to drop. First, I'll take that gun of yours.
No, wait. You can't get away with that sort of thing.
We'll see. Come on, Silver.
Hey, hold on.
Anytime you're ready, you can start talking.
I can't trot like this. Oh, my feet.
What's your name?
Slotkin. Rein up. I can't keep this up.
Why did you shoot Mr. Jenkins?
Wait a second.
Oh, boy.
I gotta get my breath.
Why did you shoot Jenkins?
I had to do it. It was to save all of us.
What do you mean by that?
He's from Washington. He was scheming. He aimed to put all my friends out of office.
Perhaps if the men in office are friends of a killer, they'd be better out of office. Who sent you to kill him?
I don't know.
Maybe you'd better walk some more.
Oh, no, honest. I don't know who sent me. All I know is what the letter said.
What letter?
I burned it like it said to. I was ordered to put Jenkins out of the way in Jonesburg. That's all I know, honest. It's a truth, stranger.
I think we'll go back and get your horse, and then you'll go to my camp.
For what?
There's a lot of information I want from you, Slotkin. It'll be far easier for you to talk in my camp.
Oh, they won't let me. I won't get the chance to talk. I'll be killed. Everyone that's likely to make trouble is killed. Oh, don't take me with you, stranger. I don't want to die.
Slotkin, you're a badly frightened man.
Oh, I admit it. I'm scared out of my shoes. You don't know half of what's going on around here. You don't know the way things are organized. Oh, in the name of mercy, let me go. It's the same as murder for you to make me keep in these parts. It's the same as murder.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a moment. Now to continue our story. When the details of Jenkins' burial had been arranged, Seeley returned to the express office. He found Slade standing out in front and repeated his proposition.
It won't be at all difficult, Slade. You'll see the mail that goes through here on the Pony Express.
I always have seen it.
The election returns will come through here tomorrow, or the next day at the latest.
Uh-huh.
If the envelope with that report has a cross in the lower corner, you will replace it with this one.
Why?
Why?
Yes. Why do you want another envelope substituted, Mr. Seeley?
Because I want it, that's all. You needn't know the reason. All you need to know, Slade, is that your pardon depends upon the effort I put forth to secure it for you.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yes, I understand.
This report would be addressed to California, you know.
I know.
I can count on you then?
Mr. Seeley, I've been wondering about Henry Jenkins, that friend of yours.
Wondering about him? Why?
Odd, the way he was murdered, wasn't it?
It is more surprising to find you so concerned about a mere killing. I thought you took such things in a quite casual way.
Well, Jenkins wasn't the sort of man who gets killed, ordinarily.
What is the point of the present conversation, Slade?
Oh, no point, perhaps, Mr. Seeley.
I believe you now. You can find me at the hotel if you want me.
1 minute.
Yeah?
That Indian riding toward us seems to be signaling to you.
Me?
You wait. Me bring message.
What is it, Indian?
Feller named Seeley.
What about him?
Tonto got message. Plenty important.
Well, hand it over. My name is Seeley.
Oh, here, message.
Where did you get this message?
Feller give to Tonto.
Whom?
Small feller. Plenty dark skin. Plenty dark hair. Plenty beard.
Where is he now?
Oh, me show you.
Something important, Seeley?
Nothing that concerns you, Slade. Come with me, Indian.
Tonto come.
Step over here, Bed.
What you want?
I want to meet the man who gave you this message.
Oh.
I noticed a clump of cottonwood trees a few miles east of here. The trail goes over a bridge near those cottonwood trees. I'll be beneath that bridge at sundown. Tell the man who sent this note to meet me there. Here's something for you.
No, me not want money. Sundown under bridge. Tonto tell him.
I'm in trouble, and you gotta help me, Mr. Seeley.
You said something of that sort in your message. What made you think I could help you? I don't even know you.
You're the one that's got all the influence. My name is Slotkin. I'm known as the one that shot Jenkins.
By whom?
I reckon sooner or later everyone will know it. Then there'll be a posse out, and I'll be found and took to jail. As it is, I'm being hunted anyhow. That's why you've got to help.
I can't see where your welfare is any concern of mine. If you are the one who shot Jenkins, is there any reason why you shouldn't pay for your crime?
You can't let me down. You're the one that benefits by it. All your friends are holding offices right now. You know that. Jenkins had to be killed. I was ordered to do the job.
Then go for help to the one who gave that order.
I can't look to him for help. The election's over with. The right man ain't elected, he'll have to work to cover up what he's been doing, then light out of the country.
The report on the election hasn't reached here yet.
But it will tomorrow. The Pony Rider will bring the report. It'll get to California before I can get there.
I'm sorry. Your problems are no concern of mine. Only my curiosity prompted me to meet you.
Why won't you help me?
I think you must be mad. Do you realize that you've as much as said that I ordered my good friend Jenkins killed?
Oh, but
Why should I do such a thing as that?
I don't know. Oh, sakes alive, Mr. Seeley. If you only said the word, then the rest of the organization would let me alone. I could dodge the law all right, but I can't hope to
What
get...
did you say your name was?
Slotkin.
Well, Slutkin, there's nothing I can do for you. I don't know what you're talking about in the first place. In the second place, you're a self-confessed murderer. And I do believe you should hang for the shooting of my friend. As a matter of fact...
Oh, don't pull no gun on me.
You're not armed. Where is your gun?
I ain't got it.
That's interesting.
Wait, don't. Listen, Seeley.
Drop it, Seeley.
Who are you?
I said drop that gun.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot me.
All right, Slotkin. Come up here on the bridge with me now.
Let me go now, stranger. I done all you wanted me to do.
Come here.
But look...
Get aboard your horse and ride with me. We've other places to go.
Yeah.
Who are you? What's the meaning of this?
And I tell you a lot of meanings to it, Seeley. It would do no good. So I'll tell you nothing. Mount up, Slotkin.
I am.
Now get going.
Get up there, boy. Come on, get up.
Tonto,
Tonto here.
our plan worked out fairly well. I'm dead sure of Seeley's position now.
That's good.
Yes, he went to the bridge.
Ah,
The mere fact that he went there shows he's guilt.
that's right.
The next problem is to prove that guilt. And Slotkin is going to help us do that.
Help you so you can turn me over to the law?
That's right, Slotkin.
But hang it all, it don't make sense. It ain't fair. I help you. I do what I'm told, and then I'm handed to the law on a murder charge.
That's right.
But look,
Or would you prefer being turned over to the law with its present officers?
Huh?
You know very well. If you're handed to the law now, you'll never get a trial. They wouldn't dare risk the things that you're in a position to tell.
I can't prove a thing. They'd know that I
And
was...
that's where you're wrong. Seeley knows you sent for him. He doesn't know how much else you're aware of.
But look,
You've got one chance to get prison instead of hanging. And that chance lies in a fair trial, where the truth will come out.
no matter what I do, I'm in trouble to my neck.
Yes, Slotkin. And Henry Jenkins is dead. Dead simply because he apparently knew something that Seeley wanted kept a secret. Jenkins didn't even have the benefit of a trial by jury.
What Seeley feller want?
He wants Dan Slade to replace the official report of the election with a false report.
Oh,
If new officials move into power in Washington, the grafters who are in office in the West will have to cover their tracks and then get out. They'll need time to do that.
But how will sending a fake report to the West give them time?
If the public thinks the same officials are to remain, there'll be no action taken for the time being. The public has to be misled.
What's this about Dan Slade?
And Slade has been given to understand that if he doesn't do what Seeley wants, he'll get no pardon.
Begin to savvy how slick this Seeley gent is.
I begin to understand a few things too, Slotkin. I can think of only one reason for the Jenkins murder.
What's that?
You'll find out after it gets dark.
Tonight?
Yes. Now sit down. You're going to have to learn just what you're to do. After I've talked to you, I must call on Dan Slade. We're going to have an interesting night ahead of us.
The Lone Ranger called on Dan Slade, and then, when night had fallen, he crept to a window in the rear of the hotel. He saw an oil lamp burning on a table, and near it, the man from the east. The window was open. The masked man brought his gun above the window sill and steadied it.
Seeley, don't cry out or move.
Who is it?
Right here at the window. See me?
You again. What do you want?
Come with me.
Through that window?
Through this window. Slade is waiting for you.
Slade.
I'm going to take you to him. You can go in one of two ways. Quietly, of your own accord, or even more quietly. Unconscious, in fact, and perhaps faster.
I'll accompany you.
I thought you would. I'll help you out of the window.
What does Slade want of me? Why did he send a gunman to get me? A message would have sufficed.
Slade is in no mood to wait. A rider from the east is coming.
Tonight?
In a few moments.
But I thought he wasn't due until tomorrow.
This way, Seeley.
I can't understand you or your position.
My position may become clearer to you in a little while.
That mask. Why do you wear it?
Obviously, to hide my face.
You speak like an Easterner.
Perhaps I was. Perhaps I found the East too full of politics and corruption in public office. Perhaps I sought a country where there wasn't such internal conspiracy. Isn't that quite possible?
You're the only man I've ever known out here to whom I could speak on equal terms. We, might go far if you...
Equal terms?
Well, yes.
Let's leave that open for a discussion that'll never come.
Eh?
Right up those steps, Seeley. Slade is there in his office waiting for you. Walk right in.
Well, Mr. Seeley, shut that door, won't you?
Slade, what is the meaning of this? I'll have you know I'm not accustomed to being treated...
Speaking of custom, I've a meal prepared, wild turkey, and I can recommend it. Won't you eat?
Eat? I don't
It's an old custom to give the condemned man a last meal.
Condemned man. Ah, looky here.
Sit down, Seeley.
I don't... See here, this attitude is something
There
I don't...
wasn't time to ask you what you preferred, and I thought you'd like turkey, though.
Slade,
Of course, I might be wrong, Seeley. We'll know when the rider comes.
Wrong about what?
You've spoken of my past record, Seeley. I have killed men. Men who deserved it. Men who lied to me or tried to double-cross me. You wouldn't do that, would you?
Why, whatever gave you that impression?
I hear a horse coming.
Good. Sit right where you are, Seeley.
Yes, but
There should be a message for me.
I'll see about it.
A message about my pardon. If you already have that pardon, Seeley, and you've been trying to use me, well, you'll still be given time to eat your last meal.
You wouldn't dare to shoot me. You couldn't. I'm an important man. You'd hang in no time.
I'm rather far-sighted, Seeley. Let me show you what I have behind this door.
Who's that?
He's captured me. He's going to frame me for your killing. Make him let me out of here, Seeley.
That man,
Might as well hang for 2 murders as for 1. And there'll be no question of his guilt in anyone's mind. Didn't he kill your friend Jenkins?
you can't do this.
But I can. I flatter myself that I'm of more value to this country than Slotkin. Therefore, it'll be better if he's hanged for your murder. Of course, you yourself know best whether you should be afraid. Unless you've lied to me, there isn't a thing in the world for you to worry about. We'll know as soon as a message is brought in. The rider's stopped now.
Hey, Slade, I found it.
Found what?
Your pardon. I have it. I have your pardon here.
Indeed?
Yes, here, take it. Read it. You are a free man.
Interesting. Now I won't have to rob the Pony Express for you, will I?
Slade, that is...
Or do you still want me to show my gratitude for this pardon by letting a false report of the election results go through to the West?
I'd appreciate it, Slade. I can do lots more for you.
I might like a bigger job.
I'll get it for you. I'll make you rich.
You put me in a position where I can make men like Slotkin murder men like Jenkins?
If you wish it, yes, anything you want.
I think by this time, Seeley, I have everything I want.
All we need, Slade. Good handling.
Who is this?
Oh, there were some men to hear our conversation, a United States Marshal and his deputy.
You're under arrest, Seeley.
I'm framed,
I think there'll be charges aplenty against you. Slotkin as well. Come here. I want to show you something. That wasn't the Pony Rider. It was the Lone Ranger's friend Tondo coming to meet him.
What?
Yes. The Pony Rider will be here on schedule in the morning.
It was all a trick. It was a frame-up. It was
what you deserved, Seeley. The West has no room for your kind of scheming.
ruined. I've been tricked. I've been swindled.
Good work tonight, Slade.
Thanks to you, Lone Ranger.
Adios. Come on, Tonto. Hail, Silver, away!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger, Incorporated.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.